Hi everybody, welcome to the video. Surprise of the day. Today's video is how to replace the exhaust fan in the bathroom. First thing you need to do is turn off the power at the breaker, or you can turn off the switch if you're careful enough to do that. Prefer the breaker first, then you pull this thing down. This is the cover. So most of the exhaust fan have a similar cover. So when you pull it down, there's like two things that you need to squeeze in. I'm just going to show you one of them how to squeeze it. So you know they're like the clips. I call them clips. Maybe it's not that the right word, but it's called like clips. You notice they're hanging right now. So you need to squeeze both of them in. Then you could take it out. When you put it back, it's a similar way. It's very simple to change it. So it's not a mystery. So I'm going to show you how to take one side out. So I have one side taken out already. So to take this out, you just squeeze like that. Then it comes out. So okay, once you take it out, in our case, we have a fan that was shorting. So it was shorting out and tripping the breaker every single time. So we know the fan is bad. So what you need to do is you need to measure the fan before you go order if it's possible. If you can't order, then you have to replace the whole thing. This is a bigger job. You're going to cut through, maybe say cut the perimeter again. That's a lot more work. So in our case, we can actually find one that's replaceable. So what you need to do to replace it, well, you look at this thing, you need to get the fan out. So you need to take the screws out and take the power plug out, which I did already over here. So notice my, sorry the camera's a little bit bumpy. So there's 3 screws total, one on the block. I'm sorry, the lighting is not the best over here. But it will show that I have 3 screws and you need to remove one for the fan only and the other 2 on the side. So I removed it over here, so you can take a look. So the power only plugs in one way through the little hole in the corner, and it's a nice old motor over here. So it's something that over time these will wear off and die. So always wear a good pair of gloves, no matter nice gloves or not, but you don't get cut. These corners are pretty sharp, and I have a lot of experience in cutting my hand. So that's something to note. And take a look at what you could clean up there. I mean, maybe you want to use a brush, maybe you want an air can or something. If you use the air can or anything, probably want to put some goggles on or something. So I'm going to keep the enclosure. I'm going to go actually to measure the enclosure. Actually measure the fan itself and see if I can order another one. So there's sites like Amazon and eBay, besides your regular home improvement stores that you can order. Notice the air actually goes out at that corner over there on the top left. I don't know if you can see it. So this part, it blocks all the air. But there's one way to go out. You can see the upper left. Yeah, there's a hole that goes out. And that's the power. So if you plug it back in, you make sure that's aligned to the power. So it has quite a bit of space. You notice that you can actually fit the fan in there. Okay, so finally, finally, my fan arrives. All right, so been waiting for this fan to put the bathroom back in use. So this is my old one. So actually, they're the same size because I measured before I order. There's actually, for my case, there's actually 2 different sizes. Luckily, I measured carefully and got this new one. So this old one is useless to me, pretty much. It's been shorting out. So the new one looks exactly the same, pretty much. Except it's more clean and it works supposedly, right? And I purchased this one on eBay. There's other sites that may have it as well too. So I got the new fan. So this is the cover again. So remember how we did this thing. When you put it back up there, string it through the clips and like that, squeeze it to put it back in, both sides. Then you can push it up. Okay. In my case, I also have a ladder because it's very tight space, in fact. So I'm gonna reinstall it. Also good to clean the cover as well, so you don't get all the dust and everything going in there. So also might want to get a screwdriver as well to get the screws in. I found a small screwdriver and a long one. Okay, so I have right here what I need to do. I might want to clean it a little bit before I put it back in. I think I cleaned it before, but it looks like there's still some dust. You know, so just take a quick look. I know I should be wearing some gloves to do it, so I know some comments. So good to wear a glove because these edges are sharp. You can cut your finger easily. So not careful. So make sure that you could easily go in. That's where the clip part is at. Notice the air right over there. That's where the air escapes. The exhaust goes in one entry. The exhaust escapes. Alright, so I put the fan in already. It's very nice, totally fit. Get the same size, it works perfectly. So I got my gloves before I put it back on, by the way, if you notice that. So notice there's a screw over here. That one I had to use a small screwdriver to do. And these two actually use a different screwdriver. So I'm gonna plug in the power. Notice there's a notch on the end of the exhaust fan. So you need to put that in. Alright, so the fan fits great. So they're both sides to to put it in. So I always squeeze that in a little bit before, so I'll put it back out. So I'm gonna put the wire back in, and so I can plug it in and turn it on. So I'm gonna show that to you right now. So notice that notch in the center over here. The plug also has that notch to the enclosure, right? I'm just changing the motor. I'm not changing the whole fan or the whole enclosure. So I just put it in. Notice that it's gonna go nice, tidy fit. Very nice. Okay, well, at this point, you actually could test it out, and see if it's working for you. You notice everything is perfect. We got the screws in over here. Kind of got the light. It's kind of nice to have a light when you do this thing as well. So if I did the light, I wouldn't be able to hold the camera though. So over here, I got the other screw in as well, nice and tight. And this is more for the enclosure. So the biggest thing is the fan is that one screw. It only has one screw holding it in my case. It didn't come with any screws, my replacement one. So you fix that part. Make sure the clip part's fixed. And that part is fixed on the other side. Like if both sides are fixed, then you could put the top cover. And also the wire nice and tight so it won't fall off or anything like that. Back in the same way. Alright. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Then we push all the way up. The other one's hitting, so I'm just going to repeat. See? Now, both of them are hanging right now, right? So this is, when you push it up, there you go. It's all done. And we could try out the fan again. Let's try out the fan. Notice the new fan's installed? It's supposed to be a quiet fan. And the bathroom is back in use. The exhaust fan working all over again. Okay, hope this helps you out. To do it. It's very simple. You don't have to hire a lot of people to do this thing. Okay, thumbs up. I hope it helped you. See you next time. Bye.